Thank you very much, Nick, and a warm welcome to Barcelona also from my side, and a good morning to all of you. I would like to share with you the logic by which we have created the agenda. We feel the responsibility to share with you what we see from Brussels and where we think that the covered bond market is going, and what are the peer pressure that we see now into the market. I think it will be very difficult to explain the agenda without trying to contextualize what's going on this morning in Europe. Since November, we feel that there is a new movement, there is something new that is happening, and is happening now while I'm speaking in Strasbourg, where Mr. President Juncker is presenting the State of Union speech, and is explaining to the member of the European Parliament in the front of the President, Mr. Tajani, and the Prime Minister of the Estonian government, who has the presidency of the Council, what is the action plan for the next 2 years. I don't know if we can have the first slide on the screen. I wanted to contextualize our plenary in exactly what's going on. We are in Barcelona here, where the covered bond community is sending a strong message to the European institution, saying, we are ready to help you to build the single market. We are ready here to build the single market in a global way and to position the European stakeholders in a competitive way in the global competition. We are here ready to help to make the covered bond market stronger. A few kilometers from here in Strasbourg, as I said, Mr. Juncker is presenting the State of Union speech. There are a lot of expectations. During the night, there were a lot of leaking about his message. Clearly, he will not be recalled only with the Brexit president, but he wants to be recalled as the man who is driving Europe outside of the annus horribilis, like it was called the last years. So he's presenting a series of measures that will improve the financial situation of the Union by creating a minister for the Eurozone and creating probably a minister of finance for the European Union. And also this was very clear to the speech, I don't know if you had the chance to listen, of President Macron last week in Athens. For the first time, he presented the roadmap of reform for France, for Europe, setting a clear benchmark for the European countries. So we believe that something is happening, and there is a new wind blowing in Brussels, and we need to play our role. We felt this, and we are ready to step in and provide a contribution by moving this industry all together, creating a community able to support the real economy of every single European citizens. That's why we decide also to be here. We are very glad to Aisha and BBVA to hosting here today, because we are an industry which is supporting the real economy. We are in the middle of the social impact, and the social impact are changing the shape of our industry, and we wanted to express this sentiment of changing in our agenda. The agenda is structured a bit in a new way. For the first time, I think we are putting a green panel in the morning. Normally, the green panels are always the last one in the afternoon. So I'm sorry that Bodo is not yet here, but that is a flower for Bodo Winkler. We wanted to move the spotlight on how the energy efficiency debate will change our life as citizens, will change our industry, and our way by which our banks will be financing their balance sheet in the future. We asked Sigurd to help us to understand how the analysis of a risk in the balance sheet of the bank is important, how the IRB model is important for all our banks to assess a changing risk. Social impact, energy efficiency will be impacting our portfolio. We have to have an instrument which will allow the banks to assess the level of risk in their portfolio. Then we will have the green panel moderated by Jenny, where we will highlight what we are doing, and I hope that you will feel the passion and the contribution that we are giving. I think that in Brussels it's perceived, and we are really taking the leadership on the discussion of the energy debate, I would say the entire Union. In the high-level expert group, we were recognized as one of the few, if not the only, concrete initiative proposing solutions for the entire European Union. And we are fully committed. We are full steam on this. And we are very grateful for all our partners that are supporting us in the EMAP initiative and all our banks who will be participating in the pilot phase. Then we ask Florian, as chairman of the Statistical Working Group, to present the state of play of the market. That is a must for us. We need to provide you a picture of where we are and what are the challenges in front of us. Then we decided to dedicate a panel to the topic of the year, extendable maturities. Everyone in Europe, in the Parliament, in the Council, is speaking about extendable maturity. I think that was a fantastic work done by our task force, which was presented in Oslo a few months ago and already accomplished its mission. We deliver a clear definition of what does it mean soft bullet, what does it mean hard bullet, and what does it mean conditional pass-through. We are providing a benchmark for the market already available on the Covered Bond Label website. And we are also very glad that we will try to give you a feeling of what is the view in the different corners of Europe. Then we ask our kind host in Vancouver to present the program of Vancouver, what we should be expecting. And I will be personally very disappointed if some of you will not show up in Vancouver. So, I mean, make sure that you will make all the budget arrangements to come to Vancouver. And then, of course, I mean, that's my task. I will try to sell you the added value of the Covered Bond Label. I will invite all the members that are not yet Covered Bond Label to join us very soon, and I will present the HTT with the help of Agustin from BBVA, who will help me to highlight the added value. Then I will say the crucial panel of the day will be the discussion about the Covered Bond Directive. We are very happy to have the man of the year is Didier from the European Commission, who will illustrate to this community the timeline, what are our expectations. We will discuss about covered bond harmonization, but also a bit about other proposals which are far away from covered bonds, which is the ESN, which has been taken on board by the European Commission. And then we ask all our global partners to explain what's going on outside Europe. EBRD will present what they are doing, and then in the panel on the Global Issue Working Group, we will have also a meeting of the Global Issue Working Group on Friday. Colin will try to help us to understand what's going on, together with the help of the World Bank, who will be on the panel, and we will discover all these things together with you. There are no answers today. There are only a lot of questions. So you are the one that has to answer our questions. From an housekeeping point of view, we will trap you here the entire day. No worries, there are 3 buses waiting for you to bring you to the Opium, which is, so you will enjoy tonight. You will have a lot of fun tonight. Today, you have to suffer a bit. It will be a long agenda, and we thank you for being here. We appreciate it. I would like to give the floor to Sigmar. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you.